Hello again. Let's talk about YouTube one more time. As you may have noticed, a lot of the creepy channels on YouTube have been demonetized, including one, for example, is Rob Dyke. Rob Dyke sent a Facebook message out about a week or so ago that he's no longer considering himself a YouTuber because YouTube has taken the majority of his money away. I've already explained how YouTube can keep this, how YouTube can fix this problem. But they're not going to do it. Evidently. Either they're not going to do it or they're just going really, really slow about it. And I'm more inclined to believe that they're not going to do this. And yet, I see other channels that have topics in them and visual images in them that violate YouTube's term of service, but yet those aren't demonetized. Those are perfectly fine, evidently. Listen, YouTube, if you're gonna be fair right down the middle. Don't hold sway over someone else. If you look at any given time, if you look at the top trending videos on YouTube, 90% of them is something that's already been featured on television, something where ad revenue has already been purchased, or it's trailers for another movie. Which again, trailers alone, because they're being monetized, are becoming a source of income for the film. And of course there's music videos. Those are usually the top 3 trending things that wind up happening on YouTube the most of the time. And I think that's a little ridiculous. If something's already been shown on television, advertising rights have already been purchased. They are making double, 2 sources of income from the same footage. And a lot of it is stuff like ABC, NBC, MSNBC, CNN, things like that are becoming more and more, in one page they don't like YouTube, especially when it comes to PewDiePie, they go after him. And then on the other hand, they're like, oh, but watch our stuff. And then you have Casey Neistat, or whatever, I cannot properly pronounce his last name, but you could probably see him in a trending section at any given time. His major trending videos were him going on luxury flights, him swimming in a swimming pool, buying shoes, and just having this grand life that he knows that all of his fans want to see. They want to be him. The world doesn't work like that. And all he's doing is just flashing his money around, and yet people keep watching it. And it keeps making Google top trending. It's like, oh, congratulations, you have a sweet life provided to you by the YouTube fan base. But more importantly, notice how your rise to fame started right after you got political. You threw your hat into a presidential candidate, namely Hillary Clinton, and now all of a sudden you're doing multi-millionaire stuff, taking luxury flights where you sleep on your flight over to Germany, taking a flight here, taking a flight there, luxury. Many people would see that as not fair. But YouTube fans keep watching it because they want to vicariously live their example. Or maybe it's because you put it in the top trending and everybody happens to click on it. Which, believe it or not, has happened. There's been a lot of people that say, why is this in my recommended box? Why is this top trending? I don't watch this. Why is it top trending? I don't watch anything like this. It's stuff that Google wants you to. It's stuff that YouTube wants you to see. I've had videos where they tell me to voice my opinion for change and to be political. Problem is, if you want people to be political and not be offensive, that doesn't work. No matter what side of politics you take, you will always offend the other side. People wear their politics on their sleeve, similar to how people wear their hearts on their sleeves nowadays. So it's impossible to make anything political that people will not be offended by. And I remember one solemn rule of being an entertainer. This rule is to not be political. Don't get involved in politics. Don't publicly get involved with politics. Because you're going to always alienate, because you may stand a chance of alienating part of your audience. Now, unfortunately, there's one YouTuber that did a while ago. Goes by the name of JonTron. Unfortunately, he went political. And then he went political on Twitter, and then it made it worse when another channel wanted to talk to him about it. He was not prepared for a debate. Whether he feels that way or not, this is America, and he lives in America. It's his right to feel any way he wants to about any political subject. That's the American way. Whether anyone agrees with it or not, whether I agree with it or not, is irrelevant. It's his choice. You can choose your political side. Problem is, as an entertainer, you should always stay away from politics, because again, you're going to alienate part of your audience. And many people feel as if this is how the JonTron show is going to, how it ended. Whether it's over or not, I personally don't see that happening. I don't think it's over. I think he's going to just wait for this to just kind of blow over, which a lot of it has. He's going to wait till the heat dies down. And plus, one thing about JonTron is that he takes a lot of time to make a video for him, because he puts in a lot of great effects, scenery, extras. He puts a lot of work into it. He cares about it. He has a passion for it. And unfortunately, this may have just sucked a lot of passion right out of him. That's why you don't go political. Now, granted, people might say, well, Belmont, you have a political video. Yeah, and in that video, which I may actually wind up taking down, but it does say the best politics are local politics. They're the ones that affect your life. And I do believe that. Now, I could just see the comment section right now. You said not to get political, but now you're getting political. Well, technically that's not getting political, because I'm not saying one side or the other. I'm saying focus on your local laws, focus on your local politics, know who your district controllers are. Know who they are. Because they're the ones that determine whether or not a store can be put up. Like a few years ago, there was a big chain store that was going to be put up on a corner. And a lot of people, the homeowners association in the area were very upset with it. They did not want it there. And they were fighting it tooth and nail, protesting it, trying to interfere with the construction process. The district controller is the one that said, no, they have a right, they purchased the land, they could put their store there. And I think that's kind of ironic that after the store is put, their children are now working at that store. And now they like that store, because guess what? The other stores of its particular kind was nowhere near this area. So now they like it. It's like when people complain about a Walmart being put up, and then all of a sudden they're shopping at Walmart. I'm getting a little ranty here, I know, but it just goes to show that if you're going to be political, one, if you're an entertainer, if you see yourself as strictly entertainment, do not get political. Stay away from politics, even if you're educated in it. Because again, you're going to alienate members of your audience. And if you ever change your mind or have a change of heart, then you'll be seen as a hypocrite. Instead of somebody that just changed, that just had a revelation about what political side they choose and decide, well, that's not what I want. I want to see what the other side has. So, there's nothing wrong with changing your mind. But in the world of entertainment, people will see it as being hypocritical. Sorry. That's just how it is. And as when it comes to JonTron, I really hope that he finds a passion. He finds that passion again, that he finds that fire. His shows are highly entertaining. And he puts in so much work, so much effort into his YouTube channels that I don't think it needs to die off. It needs to stand strong. When it comes to whatever your political side is, that's what you want to do. Again, if you're in the U.S., you have a right to pick whatever political side of the fence you want to be on. Left, right, middle, on top, up, down, all around. Fine. As an American, it's your right to do so. Now, people may be asking, well, what side are you on? Me? I'm on the side of beep, beep. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you. It's my right to not disclose it because, like I was just saying, when you try to entertain people, you do not want to get into the world of politics. Now, people may say, well, Saturday Night Live's doing a lot of it. Well, Saturday Night Live, have you ever compared the old Saturday Night Live to the new Saturday Night Live? The old one wins 99.99999% of the time. Alright. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you very much. If you want to subscribe, click that little subscribe button if you see the bell and you want to be notified about next coming videos because they are at random. You may want to click on that bell because you don't really quite know what I'm going to talk about next. I could be talking about a mental disorder that may be happening. I could be playing a video game. I could be showing you gameplay footage. I could be doing game reviews. I could be talking about any multitude of things. So you may want to click on that bell so to be notified of when I'm going to say something. And if it's your birthday, I want to wish you guys a happy birthday. If it's not your birthday, then I wish you a very merry unbirthday. And be safe, have fun, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.